Hey, how it's going, guys? You are watching Freaklad Gaming YouTube channel. Hope you are all having an absolutely fantastic day. Today's video might be very special to you, because today I am going to show you top 5 games for low-end PCs with 256 MB RAM. Yes, 256 MB. And all the games are less than 1 GB in size. And you can run all the games without a graphics card. But keep that in mind that all the above 5 games in this list are not ranked. Which means that the number of the game will not define the quality of the game. So now let's get started, but before the intro, let's roll.
3, 2, 1.
On number 5 spot we have Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike. Carbon is a multiplayer first-person shooter video game in which teams of terrorists battle to perpetrate an act of terror, bombing, hostage-taking, assassination, while counter-terrorists try to prevent it, bomb defusal, hostage rescue. Counter-Strike. Carbon is an objective-based, multiplayer first-person shooter. Two opposing teams, the terrorists and the counter-terrorists, compete in game modes to complete objectives, such as securing a location to plant toward defuse a bomb and rescuing or guarding hostages. At the end of each round, players are rewarded based on their individual performance with in-game currency to spend on more powerful weapons in subsequent rounds. Winning rounds results in more money than losing, and completing objectives such as killing enemy players gives cash bonuses. Uncooperative actions, such as killing teammates, results in a penalty. So definitely worth a try if you love FPS games. On number 4 spot we have Hitman, Codename 47. Hitman, Codename 47 is a stealth video game developed by IO Interactive and published by Itos Interactive. It was released for Microsoft Windows in November 2000. Hitman, Codename 47 is played from the third-person perspective, but the control setup is similar to a first-person shooter as 47's movements are restricted to turning, strafing and moving forward. Each level takes place in a semi-open world environment which is populated with non-player characters such as civilians and armed guards. The goal is generally to find 47's assigned target and kill them by any means possible. Though the path may appear linear, it is possible through various ways to accomplish the mission and approach a target directly without eliciting a violent reprisal. The game essentially emphasizes stealth and silent kills without raising alerts, giving the player a higher financial reward for doing so. Penalties in the form of financial deductions are given, for example if the player kills civilians, but none of the guards are slain. As the money is used to purchase weapons and ammo during the course of the game, this pressures the player to utilize stealth, disguise and melee-based mechanics for the most cost-effective method to take out targets. So definitely worth a try. On number 3 spot we have Call of Duty, Finest Tower. Call of Duty, Finest Tower is a first-person shooter video game developed by Spark Unlimited and published by Activision. Although it is based on the original Call of Duty for Microsoft Windows, it has a different storyline and acts as a side story of the main game. It features 6 intertwined stories and battles based on real events from the perspective of soldiers on each side of the Allied campaign, US, British, and Soviet. So definitely worth a try. On number 2 spot we have Max Payne. Max Payne is a third-person shooter video game developed by Remedy Entertainment in July 2001 for Microsoft Windows. The game centers on former night police detective Max Payne, who attempts to solve the murder of his wife and daughter in connection to a drug trafficking case involving a mysterious new designer drug named Valkyrie. While doing so, Max is entangled in a large and complex conspiracy, involving a major pharmaceutical company, various organized crime syndicates. The player assumes the role of the titular character, with gameplay revolving around the use of the bullet time mechanic during firefights. When triggered, time is slowed down to such an extent that the speed at which bullets and other projectiles move is slow enough to be seen by the naked eye. Although Payne's movement is also slowed, the player is still able to move and react in real time, allowing them more time to plan and react during firefights. Players are initially armed with a 9mm pistol, but as the game progresses, other weapons become accessible, with some weapons able to be dual-wielded for an increase in firepower at the cost of increased ammo consumption. When hurt, Max can replenish health by taking painkillers, which can be found throughout the levels. So definitely worth a try. So that's all for today's video, guys. If you like number 1, make sure to subscribe and press the bell icon series, which is Call of Duty up. United Offensive, how much you Call of Video and United Offensive is a first-person shooter video developed by HITMAN. Stay safe, and most important, Microsoft Windows on September 14, 2004. United Offensive take the role of American, British, and Russian soldiers in some of the most climactic battles of World War II, including the Battle of the Bulge, the invasion of Sicily, and the Battle of Kursk. Fight in tanks, jeeps, motorcycles, even a bomber. Work with your squad through snow and rain, using new weapons including flamethrowers and deployable machine guns, or by calling in artillery strikes. 13 single-player missions spanning 3 campaigns. 11 new multiplayer maps and 3 new multiplayer modes including Domination, Capture the Flag, and Base Assault. So definitely worth a try.